there's like a mountain of evidence that shows that OpenAI was created as an open source nonprofit. It's literally, that's the exact description in the incorporation documents. And in fact, the incorporation documents explicitly say that no officer or founding member will benefit financially from OpenAI. And they've completely violated that. You can just use the Wayback Machine and look at the website of OpenAI. Again, open source nonprofit, the whole way, until, it looked like, wow, there's a lot of money to be gained here. And then suddenly it starts changing. And they try to change the definition of OpenAI to mean open to everyone instead of open source, even though it always meant open source. I mean, essentially, since I came up with the idea for the company, named it, provided the A, B, and C rounds of funding, recruited the critical personnel, I told them everything I know. If that had been a commercial corporation, I'd probably own half the company. So, but I could have chosen to do that. If it was totally at my discretion, I could have done that. The best open source models are generally from China, and then I think the second best one is, or maybe it's better than second best, but like the Grok 2.5 open source model is actually very good. But whereas like try using any of the recent so-called the OpenAI open source models, they don't work. They open sourced a broken, non-working version of their models.